Orlando City rolling right along, 11 points from 6 matches in Phase 1. Now we start Phase 2 of the regular season restart. Evan West and Miguel Gallardo, we're going to talk about in this weekend's game coming up against the Chicago Fire right here on the Orlando City Roundtable. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Orlando City still sitting 4th in the East. We got the full playoff format from MLS last week, so that means Orlando City right now would be in position to host a quarterfinal game in the playoffs. If you finish in that top 4, the top 6 are guaranteed to go on to the quarterfinals. 7 through 10 are going to play a play-in game. We also got the announcement of the next few games in Orlando City's schedule. This weekend at home against Chicago, and then a tough 2-game road trip to Kansas City on national television on Wednesday the 23rd. And then Oscar Pareja returns home against an FC Dallas side that is in really good form. That's the following Sunday night, September 27th. As we look at this weekend, though, and we get into this one, Miguel, Orlando City doing so well, 5 straight unbeaten through this Phase 1. What have you liked about the team as they hit this next stretch of the schedule?
Yeah, well, my favorite thing is the amount of points. 11 out of 18, like you mentioned, that's some pace for Supporters Shield. That will get you far. That will get you a guaranteed playoff. But of course, there's still a lot of season left to play. Look, against Inter Miami, a big win, a big rivalry win that presented a different challenge, a physical challenge, a tactical challenge. But I really like the togetherness of the group, the resilience to come back from a difficult situation and get all 3 points. And we start to see familiar things. We start to see familiar sequences, such as Mueller coming inside. I want to take you to the second goal that gave Orlando City the 3 points, because we continue to see this and it continues to pay off for Orlando City. Mueller coming inside and making defenders make decisions that they don't want to make, particularly in this goal as he comes inside, breaks Shea, their wingback is caught too wide, and he doesn't follow. That forces Figal to leave his pocket, Matuidi as well to have to leave Pereira. DK makes a good run into the space. Figal leaves open. Pereira continues his run into the space, vacant by Reyes, who had to close down Nani. I know it's a whole domino effect, but one thing always leads to another. And a good choice of the pass by Mueller to Pereira, who occupied the space that DK opened for him by running across and dragging LGP. The right choice, quality pass from Mueller, and a fantastic finish by Pereira for his 3rd goal of the season. These are movements that remain constant and continue to pay dividends for Orlando City.
So Orlando City going to tie their club record of 6 straight unbeaten. They face a Chicago team that has had a bit of a rough go of it here in 2020. They dropped 2 points against Columbus last weekend, had a 2-0 lead, couldn't get it done. When you look at this team, though, you basically have to treat them like a 3rd expansion team in the league this year, though. Everything is new. Half the roster is new. The owner is new. The stadium is new. The colors and the brand are new. The coaching staff is new. So this is a restart for Chicago. We have seen some decent ideas from them on the field, though.
Yeah, and you have, because they do have quality players. And Rafael Wiki is an experienced coach at the youth level, and I think, coaching a couple of years in Europe has obviously served them to come into Chicago Fire and put together these new pieces. 3 new designated players as well, Nadiceda, Beric with 3 goals already, and Gaston Jimenez. They put in some quality performances. Like you say, they dropped 2 points versus the best team in the East right now. It just shows you that they can put quality, but they just haven't been able to be consistent. So that's going to be the challenge for Orlando. So I think for Orlando is, if you can approach the game mentally with confidence, understanding that this is a team that has good pieces, I think there's an opportunity for Orlando to get 3 points and be 6 games undefeated and continue to have the best start out of 12 games since, 2018?
Actually, a win in this game would make it the best, period. 22 points in 12 matches, never been done before in Orlando City history. They'll look to accomplish that Saturday night against the Chicago Fire. We'll have the coverage, Fox 35 Plus at 7 o'clock with kickoff scheduled for 7:30. We've also got radio coverage in English on Real Radio 104.1 and in Spanish on Acción 97.9. We'll talk to you Saturday night.